Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be showing you my Beyonce perfumes. Beyonce actually has about 14 perfumes on the market available today, and I have 5 of them, so I am going to go through each one, show you what I have and tell you what they smell like. So let's get started. So the first perfume I have is called Heat, and this perfume came out in 2010. So the notes of this one are, the top notes are peach, orchid, magnolia and neroli. The middle notes are almond, musk, macarons and honeysuckle, and the base notes are amber, tonka bean and sakura, which I don't know what that is. So I'm just going to smell this one and tell you what I think it smells like. Basically, this one I find a very like fresh kind of scent. Definitely something that you'll have smelled before. Very, very popular. This is, I believe this was her first ever fragrance. Beyonce's very first fragrance was this one. You can get this one pretty cheap. This is a 100ml bottle here. And let's get back to what it smells like. I'll just give it a little spray. It's just a very like subtle, clean smelling perfume. Like, it's quite fresh smelling, I want to say. Yeah, it's very like, upon first spray, it's very, very alcohol-y. I do not smell any peach in there, so I was a bit disappointed because I really wanted to smell the peach and I really don't smell the peach. It's like a very subtle floral fragrance that smells quite generic, and it's a perfume that pretty much anyone can wear and you're not going to be offended by it because it is a good smelling perfume. It's just so hard to describe this one. A bit sweet, but not too sweet. It's kind of in the middle. This is definitely a perfume that anyone of any age, any gender can wear because it's very, very like clean, fresh, with a bit of sweet, with a bit of floral, and it's pretty much got everything in this one, I would say. You kind of get the peach after a few seconds. A little bit of peach is coming through. I haven't worn this one in a while, and it's definitely like not my favourite one from her, to be honest. I liked it when I first got it, but when I first got it, actually, I was kind of like expecting something else, and I think it was because I smelled another one of her perfumes before, which is the perfume that I have here as well. So I'd smelled that one years and years ago and kind of expected it to be that one, but it wasn't. So this one is very, very like subtle smelling. It's a good perfume for someone who doesn't have many perfumes, or maybe does have many perfumes, but just for someone who isn't really super into strong smelling perfumes, I think this is a good one for them. So Heat is also described as an oriental vanilla fragrance too. But yeah, basic perfume. Very good if you don't like super strong scents. This one is definitely going to be the one for you. So the next perfume I'm going to show you is called Heat Rush. Heat Rush was launched in 2010 as well, and the top notes are passion fruit, blood orange and cherry, and the middle notes are mango blossom, orchid and hibiscus, and the base notes are amber, musk and teakwood. And this one is the one that is probably my favourite. It's an orange coloured bottle this time. All these bottles are the same but just different colours. This is a very, very beautiful fruity fragrance, and this is the one that I've worn and received compliments on. I haven't really worn the other ones like outside, but when I was last at the hospital, I wore this one when I was having my appointment, and the nurses asked me what I was wearing because they said it smelled really nice. So this one, very, very fruity, very, very like, it's delicious. I describe this one as like delicious, this perfume, because it's very like fruity and it just kind of makes you want to have like a nice fruity drink. I'm just going to spray it and then tell you. The only problem that I have with these perfumes is when you spray it, like a lot of it tends to come out here and if you spray like too much of it, then you get like a leakage here. So I don't really like these bottles that much for that. These are all 100ml bottles, by the way, and they're really like inexpensive. I think it's because they've been out for quite a while now. This one is definitely like one of those, it reminds me of actually the Anna Sui perfume that is now discontinued in the butterfly bottle, which I think is called Love something. And that's what it reminds me of. It smells really similar to that one. Very, very fruity. You definitely get like the tropical fruit kind of scent, but not like a tropical drink. Did it say it had peach in? It's like, I definitely get more like a fruity peach in this one than the first one. Yeah, so this one is definitely like your really nice, fruity, sweet perfume. If you like Ariana Grande perfumes, you'd love this one because this is like more kind of up your street. If you're like the Sweet Like Candy, for example, or Britney Spears Midnight Fantasy, if you like those, you're gonna really like this one. So sweet, fruity, you're gonna really like this one. So I would definitely check this one out if that's what your thing is. So the next one is called Heat Wild Orchid. It's also a floral fruity fragrance, and it's this really nice pinky purple bottle. It was launched in 2014, so this is after the other two. And this one contains, the top notes are coconut nectar, boysenberry and pomegranate. Middle notes are butterfly, orchid, honeysuckle and magnolia. And the base notes are amber, musk and white woods. And a lot of people said that this one was one of the best orchid perfumes they'd ever smelled. I'd never smelled an orchid perfume before that I can think of. Maybe Tom Ford, but I don't know if that actually is that an orchid perfume? I don't know. But this one, very quite different for me, this perfume. Out of all the bottles, this is my favourite colour because pink is my favourite and it's like a pinky purple colour. I'm just going to give this a sniff and tell you what I smell. I'm just, yeah, I definitely got some coconut then. Let me spray it. Spray it on my hand. Yeah, really nice. It's really quite a subtle coconut floral scent. I really quite like it actually. Definitely, it's got the coconut, but it's not like really, really sweet and sugary and sickly coconut. It's coconut mixed with really nice like flowers. Definitely the orchid kind of flowers, like the more purpley kind of flowers, the more oriental style flowers. Yeah, I really like it. It kind of reminds me of, definitely reminds me of like oriental flowers and coconut together, and that's pretty much what it is. So if you like coconut and you like oriental flowers, then this one is going to be the one for you. This one is the Heat Wild Orchid. So this next one is more of a darker purple colour. This one is called Midnight Heat, I believe. This one was launched in 2012. It's described as an oriental floral fragrance, and the top notes of this one are plum, carambola, starfruit. The middle notes are orchid, night blooming, cereus, tulip and peony, and the base notes are patchouli, sandalwood and amber. And this one is definitely, I think this one is kind of like a lot of people's favourites, but for me it's the one that I like the least, I would say. And the reason why I like this one the least is because it smells like Rebel Fleur, and I hate Rebel Fleur now. I know I did a video where I said that I liked it, but after a little while it made me feel sick, it made me feel ill, and I do not like Rebel Fleur because it smells like Bio. And I think it's the tuberose in it or something. In the Rebel Fleur, the tuberose makes it smell like Bio. Yeah, Bio. Do not buy this one, it's not very nice. If you like it, then it might smell different to you, I don't know. But to me, it reminds me of the Rebel Fleur perfume. And I'm just going to spray it in the cap actually, because I don't want to spray it on me. The Rebel Fleur perfume by Rihanna, and the Angel perfume by Thierry Mugler. If you like those, you're gonna like this one because it's got that BO note in. Okay, I'll just spray it into the cap. By the way, if you wear this perfume, or you wear the Angel one, or you wear the Rebel Flower one, then please don't be offended because it might smell good on you, but for me, it doesn't smell nice on me. Well, perfumes smell different on different people, I think. Yeah, see, in the cap, it's not so bad, but it must just be on my skin. When I spray it, like, but even when I could smell it from here, it reminds me of that smell again. It's hard to describe. People said that this smelled like similar to Britney Spears' Midnight Fantasy, and it does not smell anything like that. Britney Spears' Midnight Fantasy is a fruity perfume. This one does not smell fruity. I'm going to spray it a little bit on and just see what I get to describe it to you. Yeah, I can kind of smell that I don't like already. I don't know, it's kind of like floral, but very kind of the strong note in there that is in the Angel perfume and that is in the Rebel Flare perfume. That's the strong note that I get. And I don't think it's patchouli, because I don't mind patchouli, and I don't think it's that. But for me, it gives off that kind of BO vibe, like slight BO smell. So for me, this one is a no-no, but if you like it, then it might smell different to you. Some people love this one, but for me, it's one that I would definitely not buy again. Okay, so this one is called Heat Kissed. This one came out in 2015. It's like a dark red bottle. It's really, really nice. What does this remind you of, the colour? It reminds you of Dior Poison, because that's what it smells like. It smells like a watered down version of Poison, and I really like that perfume. The top notes are mango, lychee, and pitaya. Middle notes are orchid, Moroccan rose, and jasmine sambac. And the base notes are vanilla, patchouli, and sandalwood. There seems to be always patchouli and sandalwood in these perfumes. Okay, so I'm gonna quickly tell you. Yeah, this one is definitely like an evening perfume. I've just sprayed a little bit in the cap. This one is definitely an evening perfume, and it smells like a watered down version of the expensive Dior perfume Poison. This one reminds me of a perfume from the 90s that was quite an expensive perfume, and I'm guessing it was Dior Poison, or there might have been perfumes that were similar to that one. It's kind of like a perfume that your mum would have worn in the evening time. It's a very sophisticated smelling perfume, and I really like it actually. I'm going to spray a little bit on myself. Yeah, I really like it because I don't have any other perfumes like this one. It's a very strong smelling perfume, but kind of light at the same time because it smells like it's very watered down. In terms of how long these perfumes last, I don't think they last that long, which is kind of maybe a couple of hours. I think that the Heat Rush one maybe lasts for me about 3 hours, but this is really the only one that I've worn like outside. But the other ones I've worn at home, and I don't really think that they last that long. Like there's times when, you know, they maybe last maybe 2 or 3 hours or something, and then you can't really smell them anymore. But it depends. Some people, they might last all day for. I definitely think that this one lasts a long time because it's a smell that I don't like, and usually smells that I don't like tend to linger for longer, which is unfortunate. But yeah, in terms of like how long they last, not very long, but I mean, they're really affordable perfumes. You can pretty much buy one of these, any of these, for your friends or for like your mum or your grandma or your cousin or your sister, whoever really, because, or your brother, because there's something for everyone here. And I have the 5 perfumes in front of me, and there is definitely something for everyone. So for example, This one for someone who likes the fruity, girly perfumes. This one who likes the ones like Rebel Fleur, so something a bit stronger and more leaning towards that kind of scent. The evening perfume, the mumsy 90s smelling strong Dior style perfume. The coconut orchid perfume. And the original heat, the fresh, clean, subtle smell that will pretty much suit everyone and anyone. So those are the perfumes that I have from Beyonce. If you can recommend me any more perfumes from Beyonce, that would be really, really great. Thank you for watching this video, and if you have any questions about any of the products in this video, then comment below. And also, if anyone would like this one, then please contact me and I will send it to you, because I really don't think I'm going to be using this one because it's not my style at all. But thank you for watching my video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye bye.